Hey, I still don't have a good intro. So, a while ago, I was thinking of some way of starting to talk about my OCS to you guys. And that's when I had the idea of taking some different fun outfits aesthetics slash styles and designing some different outfits for my babies. I figured it would be fun since, like I mentioned before, these guys are very fantasy based. So I was in the mood to put them in some fun normal clothes. Let's start. So before showing you guys the alternative aesthetics, I thought it would be a good idea to make a little piece with them on just the normal outfits. Just so you guys can see them on their regulars, since that's the first time I'm showing them here. I'm gonna talk about the very basic points of the history. You'll notice that these guys aren't really humans. They're actually from a very faraway planet called Eclipsa, and on a kingdom of same name. The kingdom is ruled by a royal family, and more specifically, a queen. That is the only one who actually have and can use magic. This queen uses her magic to protect and serve her subjects. Which brings us to Luna, the girl in the middle with purple short hair. So, Luna is the princess and heir to the throne. She have lost her parents very young and since have been ruling Eclipse as the regent princess with the help of a council till she's 18. But the princess have a secret. Luna has been born with a mysterious illness, and that terrible sickness prevents her from using her magic, which is the only thing stopping it from consuming her entirely. That information is only known by a very selective group of people, which includes the royal family, council, and maybe some very few workers on the castle. The fact that Luna is a princess that cannot use magic have a real strong impact on her. She's very anxious and needs the approval of everyone. She's also very obsessed with controlling every situation and needs everything to go exactly how she planned. Otherwise, she most definitely gonna freak out. So think like Twilight from My Little Pony. On top of that, she deals with constant headaches and nightmares because of her illness. So she's very sleepy and tired most of the time. Just by all of that, she's trying really hard to stay chill and maintain the image she works so hard to keep, and tries to be patient and gentle. But sometimes it can be kinda hard. Sometimes she's just done. Anyway, I guess that all I really have for Luna now. I would love to go more in depth, but I don't want to spend too long on just the first illustration. So let's move on to the next character, which is my little sunshine Sarah. Sarah is the orange hair girl. She's friendly, bubbly, and just loves to be friends with everyone. She got a positive way of going about a lot of things and is very charismatic and easy to talk to. And she's got a way of getting into people's hearts. But she also got her secrets. She's usually very uncomfortable and avoids talking about her past and family, and usually tries to change the subject every time a conversation goes in that direction. And she got her motives, that I haven't decided if it's a spoiler or not yet. She also can be very sensible about other people's feelings, in a way that their mood affects her own. So if someone is feeling down, it could make her feel that way too, which is something she really does not want. So she tries very hard to keep everyone happy, in a way that can be kinda pushy. She means well, but have a hard time just letting people feel bad, you know? She just wants everyone to be happy and friends and stuff. Currently, she lives on the castle with Luna and the rest of the royal family. She doesn't really have any contact with her family. Oh, and she's Luna's girlfriend, always trying to make her girl enjoy herself more and insisting for a lunch break together. That's about it for my little happy bubbly sunshine Sarah. I love my ginger. Solarius is just a little spoiled dumb prince. He is Luna's cousin. He's super flirty, kind of vain, and a little bit full of himself. He loves to be annoying and give everyone fun nicknames. He still don't have a really clear plot on the story. I have something in mind but nothing definitive yet. For now, he's just the annoying pretty cousin. Him and Luna are like siblings, and Sarah is her ultimate bestie. That's about all I have for him. Like I said, I still kinda thinking about him. But anyway, Solaris gave me some problems cause for some reason I looked at him when the piece was already finished and I really didn't like how he was looking. So I decided to redraw him. And I did. Only to realize that, you know what? I actually like the first version now. And I like it more than the new drawing. So I basically drew him again for nothing. So yeah, that was fun. Steve, my moth boy, you're gonna notice that these last two characters aren't really from the same species as the others. They are actually humanoid insect people, which is another species from Eclipse. They're on smaller quantity, but they're there. Also, don't assume they're short. They are pretty much the regular human size. Luna's species is just very, very tall. Steve is a Venezuelan silk moth. So he's fluffy, so very fluffy, I love him. My boy got some really deep self-conscious issues. So he's lacking some confidence and is very easily scared. He's also very shy, but the way he shows himself is quite different from what you would expect. Which has mostly to do with where he grew up. He had to learn to be a little more hard. Speaking of growing up, Steve and Ruby, the last girl on the lineup, grew up together in an orphanage. They are very, very close. They consider each other as siblings and care of each other since they were little. So I think that's it for my boy. I love him, his baby face, his fluffy hair. He's my kid. And lastly but not least, my piece of spider, Ruby. She's a black widow and she does have venom. Ruby isn't the friendliest person, spider. She's very easy to irritate. Her temper is really short and she can be kinda brute and rude. I already mentioned that she and Steve grew up in an orphanage. What I didn't mention was that they aren't from the kingdom. They're outsiders, from a place that isn't really well liked around here. Luna herself keeps her eyes very open in relation to them. Ruby especially. Luna despises her, and she's not interested in the princess friendship neither. Sarah on the other hand just wants everyone to be besties, or at least friendly. Different from Steve, Ruby is very confident, very strong on her beliefs, and she's gonna do whatever it takes to get where she wants to be. And that's about all I have for these guys. Let's move on to the other illustrations before this video gets too long. The first change of clothes is barbiecore aesthetic, which I was very excited for because pink. I don't know if all of these really read as barbiecore, but they're pink, so I guess it's valid. For Luna, I knew more or less what to look for. I knew it needed to be something that kept her very covered, so I gave her a turtleneck undershirt, and I don't think Luna would hate being on a skirt, but she definitely prefers some pants. I also found this adorable cardigan with a heart stamp on it. I love putting hearts on my designs, it's just such a fun and cute symbol. I think if Luna had to dress on a specific aesthetic for some reason, she would be very worried about making it the more correct as possible. You know, I don't think she would take a lot of liberties and such. Not even to make it more of her taste. That being said, I don't know how much this outfit reads as barbiecore, but I hope it's close enough. At least I think she looks cute and I'm happy with how she turns out. Sarah, she was so very easy to come up with something. She's just made for this. All I have to do is put her on the more girly, frilly outfit. I'm talking skirt, lace, bows and ribbons. The whole pack. I gave her this cute shirt with a giant bow on the front and a fur coat. This layered skirt with hearts, and I gave her a cute hair. I actually don't have a set hairstyle for her. I love giving her cute different ones on every dowry. I also put a bunch of hearts on her. I wish I was more original, but I like hearts. And I also kinda like that her and Luna are matching that aspect. That's really cute for my lesbians. That being said, I kinda struggle with making all the pink looks good and don't bleed with each other. Especially because Sarah and Luna are so close to each other. But that's pretty much what I have to say about her. I really love how my baby looks. I think she's already my favorite from this piece, or at least one of my two favorites. The other one being Solarius, my fruity prince. I love how he looks on the end. I didn't have any ideas for him originally. I just scrolled through printers for a bunch of time till I found something cute for him. I landed on this crop top and matching shorts, and I also added this transparent coat thing, and I added it as leg warmers on his legs, which I'm not so crazy about, but sometimes it's kinda hard to come up with something for their feet because they don't have any. They have hooves. But anyway, I changed his bun into 2 buns just because it looks cute, and I love how he turned out. I also love the pose I drew for him. I had a hard time picking something, but I came up with this fun one and I loved it. It matches Solarius so much. Anyway, that's it for our little prince. Steve was the one I had a vision before I ever started to collect ideas. I knew I wanted to put him on this one outfit with fur sleeves. Fluffy baby fluffy sleeves. And I just went with it. And I made some James shots at random. I'm not really in love with how he came out, but I don't dislike it neither, I guess. He's cute anyway. I don't have that much to say about his process. I guess I kinda struggled with the pose for a little bit. Other than that, I guess that's it. He is kinda flustered, but he's also secretly loving it. Ruby was a tough one to find anything. I didn't really have any ideas and I didn't know what to even look for, so I just kept scrolling hoping to find something. Here in Steve fashions I pretty much pirate car, and I found this one outfit with a frilly undershirt and I thought it looked sorta pirate-ish and I just went with it. Making poses for Ruby it's always hard because of her arms. I never know what to do with all of them, but I like this one. I guess she's not that happy with this one. Too bad for her. The last illustration I have is the punk one. I kinda wanted to make more, but I couldn't think of anything. Also, I'm on a time limit I set for myself, so I can maybe do more of those if you guys want. Talking about Luna outfit here, I saw this punk looking suit on Pinterest and I thought it would be really cute for Luna. She would most definitely wear a suit. Also, I think it reads enough as punk to keep that correct style thing going. At least I hope so. It have a bunch of spikes. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say for Luna, I guess. Not a lot happening on the thought process, kinda just drew it. Sarah, I knew I wanted something more girly and somewhat cute, so I landed on this plaided crop top and skirt, and I gave her a spiky hair. I really like how she's looking, she's so cute. I also put some chains and spikes cause punk, and I made this shoe looking thingy. Except it's not really a shoe, it doesn't go to her feet. Anyway, that's my girl. For Solarius I had a vision to give him some dreads, and Other than that, I kinda just drew a crop top and some shorts. And I also gave him the not shoe thing. I think he's looking pretty neat. I like him. Steve, I absolutely love how he turned out. He's so cute, I love him. I gave him a jacket and a beanie and some pants. I guess his design is quite simple, but I love how he looks, my boy, my baby, my son. And for Ruby, I found this jacket with some shoelace looking things, and I took it and I just put laces everywhere. I kinda like to think they're made from spider webs. That's kinda fun. Other than that, the design just went together. I gave her a skull on this shirt and some red fish nets just to go with the shirt and to contrast with her skin. I realized I kinda have very little to say about these illustrations. It was just very straightforward, I guess. Or maybe I don't remember anything. But anyway, you can just see the process here. They're done. Last illustration finished. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you liked it. I'm really excited to share more of this history and this universe with you guys. I still have a lot to talk about. For now that's it. Please consider subscribing if you liked it and maybe if it's interest in seeing more of my babies. And maybe leave a like and tell me if you have a favorite design or a favorite illustration. Hope you have an amazing day and bye!